How to stop feeling as a victim. Open yourself up now to this moment of relaxation, and you can start by taking a deep breath, simply concentrating on the volume of air that perfectly fits into your lungs, and then let it descend even further down into your abdomen, which inflates like a balloon. Trap this air for 1, 2, 3 seconds, then release it. Empty your lungs, then deflate your abdomen, allowing the air to escape with a steady stream through your mouth slightly open. Perhaps you are ready to settle comfortably in a semi-sitting or in a sleeping position. This is the most suitable and most comfortable position. Then take a deep breath again, and when you exhale, let your eyes close on their own. Enjoy that feeling of relaxation that settles you down. Just relax, let go, and release at each exhalation, as though the air you breathe out takes with it small tensions from your body. There is nothing special to do, just to be aware of the comfort that this muscle relaxation brings, and it remains the same throughout the course of the session. And you just have to enjoy this moment, the mind listening to your body breathes normally, and maybe you notice that as you breathe normally, your muscles are deeply relaxed, and this deep state of relaxation diffuses into your body, into your limbs, deeper as you exhale. And you know that if the situation required it, you might return to a normal state of alertness. Now you can begin to breathe more slowly, deeply, and regularly. Your relaxation improves, and your soul is in full possession of its faculties. Be very attentive to my words. You experience this positive and beneficial feeling that you are feeling now in this state of deep relaxation. You fully understand how this opens up new doors to faster learning and the discovery of more effective solutions. This state allows access to your internal resources. You feel well. Imagine you are in a place of your choice, a place where you feel safe, comfortable, and in this privileged space, you can perceive the value of your inner energies and positive feelings deep within you. So I suggest that you associate this moment, this place, with a picture, a word, a sound, a song, a movement, a posture. Take the time to think of this word, song, or movement that seems the most appropriate. Let it express itself. Did you find it? It is perfect, this image, this sound, this gesture, this sensation. I don't know it, but you do. You can use it whenever you want. To find this intimate place or this state of well-being and deep relaxation. And this shortcut will be faster and faster, more and more effective as you listen to this sensation. And my voice continues to probe, this voice which could well be your inner voice, the voice of your deep spirit, your deep nature, the voice of your unconscious. And while you continue to relax and enter in a gentle idleness, I ask that your conscious mind resist its desire to slip away. Now that you have access to the state of your most precious resources, perceive how your mind wants to move towards the best solutions, towards the most effective choices, the fastest way to make your desires possible. Note how ready you are when it comes to doing things. To use these considerable resources you have. How to create new associations of thoughts, ideas, to open your vision to new solutions. As you finally release the tension from your muscles and without the interferences, your mind is more free, more flexible, more able to use its infinite resources for your immediate and future benefit. It is possible that at one time or another you had many things on your mind. You were worried. You were no longer in this space of reflection, this space of solutions, because you felt so much at the same time. Whereas of now, you perceive all the benefits of not thinking about anything. There is nothing, because nobody wants anything. You have nothing special to do. Your mind is simply here at the center, and your body is in a state of relaxation where you experience great comfort. In this wonderful state, you can leave a particular emotion to be expressed. You will perceive your mind as agile, as effective in developing solutions. And as you may feel joy, pride, enthusiasm, or just something that may surprise you, and you are capable of implementing an idea, a solution. Permanently from today, it can be a small change, something that will first influence a small part, and this small part affects this entire change, exactly as you first relaxed a small muscle, to the full sensation of relaxation of your whole body. Perceiving now a deep relaxation in each cell of every muscle. It is possible that in the past, to meet a need, to adapt to a particular situation, you felt the need to adopt a small change necessary to make you feel comfort and security or something else important at that time. And maybe it can be changed today, because this small change has brought you in a state of conflict between what you want now to guide your future and this change that was useful before. Between your promising future, your confidence in yourself, your renewed intentions, the pleasure of feeling that your destiny belongs to you, that you can act for yourself, to guide your future, your best being, and the desire to provoke that the solutions did not work for you, or the feeling that it was happening always to you. As it helped you in the past, your deepest part can now regulate all these conflicts, these oppositions between what you want now and what the old needs of the past compel you to do. A path clarified towards your goal of taking back the responsibility of your life, steering it in the direction you have chosen. Because you know that your actions of today make possible the future you are chasing. So I do not know if you have had this experience when a person thought very strongly of what they would like to have, how they would like to be, or when they really wanted, this thing started to happen. So while your conscious mind wonders how to do this, how to get out of this role, how to reinterpret events and people by focusing on the positive, how to regain the taste to guide your life, to become responsible for your choices, your actions, and your future. You can take a moment to let your mind wander. Let it walk freely on the paths of the past, to find a moment, days ago, weeks or months, or even before. Find a moment when you believed that if you think deeply about something, it could happen. And indeed, it had happened, just as you imagined, as if you had the power to turn your thoughts into reality. So the more your mind wanders towards the past, the more you notice situations in which this happened in exactly the same way, simply because you have thought of something with intensity and with enthusiasm, and when you thought about it, every time you knew how to, but also what had to be done to make it happen. Then you can remember a particular situation in which this occurred. Just let yourself lost in this feeling. Feel all there is in this memory. When you have succeeded exactly as you had imagined and look at all there is to see. Listen to all there is to hear. Feel all there is to perceive. Then enjoy a few moments of this pleasure, of this marvelous success. And I wonder how easily you could imagine doing this. As you have done so often, perhaps this time, at another time in the future, it can be in a week, a month, or a year. A harmonious future in which you have modified your vision of the world, taken over your destiny with more autonomy, and you feel that this inner release is now so determined of your actions. A free mind of this form of emotional blackmail, which was forcing you to adopt a role which immobilized you in a limiting position. You can decide as you did it so often, so that tomorrow you can look back on this day. When today will be gone, it will be a day of the past. You will remember with great success, with a feeling that will come back to your memory unexpectedly. And then maybe you will forget it again, as you had forgotten about the other successes which are so useful to you today. And now I want you to come back to explore your childhood memories, because I know that there are stored some interesting experiences which you have used in many occasions. When you acted as if everything was fine and the problem was dissipating, as if you didn't even get hurt and the pain faded, as if you knew what to do to get results. First you had to simulate so that your body and your head perceived things as if they really existed. Then the path would be lit and you only had to follow it, and then you didn't even need to pretend. Then you can take a moment to do it now, to think as if you had reached your goal. There, now that you have reached your goal, to be there, responsible for your choices. Return to the commands of your life, and when you find better solutions, you feel a smile flourishing deep inside you, then rising to your lips. I suggest that you look around. What do you see? Is it brighter, warmer, more harmonious? Listen to the sounds. What do you hear? They are more melodious, more cheerful. Feel the atmosphere as if everything corresponds to what you imagine, to how you move, how you think, how you better imagine all the solutions. While you are in this position, your breath is appeased. You are perfectly comfortable with yourself. You feel confident because you have found precious treasures, treasures you no longer thought of. And I wonder if by knowing this, you feel in a hurry, impatiently waiting to use this knowledge, to regain the habit of advancing easily in the best direction. because you know you can do it again. As you take the pleasure to freely choose new options to live better, and this sensation to regain your spontaneity, to radiate again, which influences your desire to move forward, that you also share to your entourage. And you can feel proud. Review in your mind this knowledge you have just acquired, how essential, how pleasant it is. And now feel reassured that when you become aware of the many treasures you possess, and that you will be able to activate, as you have chosen to do at this time, your body rests, and that it is enough for you to take with you these words which you have just heard, just the words that seem interesting to you. They will become a part of you, imprinted firmly in your memory permanently. And you can just remember to forget anything that has to do with the conscious level, as you simply forget to remember what is in the unconscious. And whenever you like, when you think that you have done all that you had to do, put in your best effort, found the best ideas you have, and how to implement them, when you will feel the deep feelings that something good and important has come true, you will be able to begin the process and complete it here and now. But in the meantime, take the time to enjoy all these good feelings, this good moment. You will only have to mentally count down from 5 to 1, and at 1 you will be back in the present, in shape, full of positive energies, because you know that the processes you have put in place will continue today, tomorrow, and in the following days.